Y'all, it's been a day.
It has been a day.
Shoot. On this property, though, it's been a whole year. As of today, it's been 1 year.
1 year.
It took us a whole year to be able to cut our front yard. With our own mower. A whole year to be able to have enough grass to cut. And then a mower that wasn't going to self-destruct when you cut it.
Yeah.
And it took, what, 4 hours to cut it today?
Yeah,
Mind
probably.
you, I had to cut it twice.
He did cut it twice. The first time he cut it, it was...
Too thick.
It was high. And
there was spriggies. It was all wet.
I thought he was just, going back over just to play on the mower. But he was cutting it down.
I was a man on a mission from God, y'all.
So I'm going to do an overlay. And we had some photos that I had taken screenshots of when we found this property online. And I think it had like 10 photos. But the photos were kind of the area.
From the road.
There was like 3 or 4 from the road.
Ugh.
And we went back through and I'm going to put them up on the screen. But you can see the difference in the before and after. Before we ever looked at the property, these were the photos that were online, and you could not even see the mobile home that was right here. There was 2, but the big one kind of hid the smaller one. But you can't even see the mobile home. It was an absolute jungle that we thought we could tackle.
Which we have, but it's taken a year.
We have with help.
Yes.
With help.
People with equipment.
Big, heavy equipment, yes. A couple times.
Yeah.
But it's unreal to see the difference, especially today, because we have gotten this grass down. When Chad came out, our neighbor, when he came out, I don't know, a month ago.
With the chipper attachment on the Bobcat in the previous video.
When he came out and mowed it, John was saying it was still about 1 foot high.
Yeah. It was a rough cut because it was 6 feet high that day.
And we have never really seen the grass this short.
This well manicured.
And I am so thankful to my mom and dad for donating one of their 0 turns.
Thank you, Rose and Richard.
Yes, it was their first one that they got. Something happened after a few years of having it, and the blades wouldn't spin anymore.
Mom beat the crap out of it in the front yard like a speed demon, and then something came loose, and they were like, let's go buy another one.
Luckily they're in the spot where they can just go buy another one. And luckily for us, they held on to it.
Yeah.
And we got this property. I still thought before coming here today and seeing you do this that we were going to need a tractor with a bush hog on the back. And because you've seen me working trying to get the rocks so we don't screw up any blades.
Because the rocks are not here, I was able to cut it.
And yeah.
And I still found some rocks, mind you. Like I still had some of them explode out from the freaking bottom of the mower. But now I know where they're at because they're nice and white and shiny on top and flat.
And, seeing him do it the first time, I was nervous. I'd hear a couple where I'd hear him hit something and like, please. And I did. I prayed. I'm like, please, Lord, let this work. Please, Lord, let this work. And
it worked like a champ. Thank you, Jesus.
It worked. And the grass, our view, we're looking out beyond where the mobile home is through the whole front yard.
Currently, this is our view.
And we are just so happy to see it as we're sitting here doing our little 1 year recap.
We have never gotten to see the street
from this perspective. It's so nice. It's so nice.
We've always had a big, ugly, moldy mobile home in the way. And we couldn't just sit by the camper back here or by our fire pit and just enjoy the view.
Never.
Now there's no mobile home. We got all the view.
Yeah, and he wants to kind of move the fire pit up here so we can at least enjoy the yard now. It's opened up everything. Getting rid of this mobile home has just, I was telling John earlier, just all the ghosts and the old memories, and it just feels like ours now.
Purge the land of the ugh.
So it's looking so good. But, just kind of recapping the things that we've done. We bought the land, and John, as a gift to me and a surprise to me, hired on a guy to come and just clear everything and get rid of all the jungle and kind of leave the big trees, the ones that weren't dead. And it was a big dirt pit for a while, and then it became winter, and then once this summer hit, boy, it was
game on.
And not only was it summer, but it was like monsoon season. It still is like monsoon season.
We've had 2 mobile homes removed, cleared 3 acres, fenced 3.5 acres. We
fenced, if you guys are new to this channel, we fenced all of this ourselves with no machinery, just
T-post driver,
just muscles and sweat.
1,400 linear feet of T-post. It was what, every weekend for 6 months?
Oh gosh. And when he put up the gate, the gate didn't even have the fence there yet, and I just felt like so high class, like coming into a property that just had a proper gate. I was so excited about.
The bar was low, y'all.
I am very, as he says, easily amused, easily entertained, and I just loved driving in, even though I could drive around it at the time because there was no fence. Just having the gate be opened and closed, it was great. Because we had a lot of unexpected, uninvited visitors when we first bought this property.
People would just walk up or just pull up like, hey, who are you? Or, hey, we just bought, or hey, we're buying this mobile home. Or hey, my daughter went missing here 2 years ago, which is a real thing. Looking in other videos.
Yeah, we had a Halloween special. So October 31st of 2024, we released kind of like a little information video about like the back history of the property, because we kind of learned more things as we have been living here. But yeah, we'd have people just coming in like, oh, hey, who are you? Or, oh, I bought this from the guy who used to live here. Or
no, you didn't, it's ours.
Yeah, so we were just like, okay, we gotta get a gate. Even if we don't have the fence there, we have to get a gate that kind of shows like you're not just allowed to come in anymore.
Got to block out the heathens and the scoundrels.
And I'm a female. Like, I want to feel safe, and that made me feel safer, especially once we got the fence done.
And because we love our dogs immensely, the fence had to happen. Because we have our house in Woodstock,
4 dogs.
Our backyard is the size of a fart. Mm-hmm. And we have 4 large dogs. And we wanted to give them somewhere to roam, but we also didn't want them to escape. And
there's a lot of dogs that belong to neighbors, and there's a lot of stray dogs
that just roam everywhere,
and they're all outdoor dogs, even the ones that belong to neighbors, and we just didn't want a dog fight. And we had one episode where we came here and just we have it fenced in, and we just expected no dogs, and I released our dogs, and all of a sudden one very angry, scared, aggressive dog comes out from underneath the mobile home
and tried to attack
us. And there
us.
was 2 others with it. So there were 3 stray dogs just, escaping the heat, being underneath the mobile home, trying to stay in shade.
So when they started showing their teeth, I grabbed my gun, and then it was time for them to leave.
And we haven't seen them back.
Dogs
are very smart.
I didn't shoot the dogs, but I shot close enough to them.
He was coming at me.
Yeah.
I didn't see him. I was like trying to round up my dogs to get him in the camper.
Teeth out, hackles up, moving in her direction.
He was not, to me, it was like Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Like the bad rabbit.
And what happens in Old Yeller? Click, click, boom. Yeah, I had to go grab the click, click.
He looked like he was like rabbit to me. He wasn't. He was just scared. But that's the appearance he had, was like, you get away from that dog, he will get you. Another thing that we have done, other than removing thousands of pounds of trash,
literally thousands
of pounds of trash, is
we have filled 20-yard dumpster twice.
And there's still more back there.
We could fill a 40-yard dumpster twice from what's in the woods.
There's still, I think, 1 or 2 big mounds of trash behind the fenced area. I know there's tons of tires. There's like a tire cemetery back there.
There's
Which
like,
I don't hate the tire cemetery.
There's like 40 tires back there.
But, so we've removed a lot of trash. We have, John and his friends rebuilt the barn that's back there, or over there. And it was sagging. The support beams were broken.
The previous people cut the support beams and ripped off the sheet metal to sell it for drugs.
Oh, that's what we heard.
That's the story we hear from the people who were related to these people.
Yeah, I think the previous owner here was saying that his I don't know, family had sold it. That's just what we heard. We're not making this up.
But yeah, no. So rebuilt the side of the barn. Had to literally raise the roof to get it back straight.
Yeah, it was sagging, and
we cut down a bunch of trees. Got a whole winter's worth of firewood now. We were so nervous about our firewood, and then we got a chainsaw and a log splitter. It's just been...
That was your Father's Day gift?
Yeah, it's just been steps. Like, in the last year, we've gotten a four-wheeler, a generator, a chainsaw, a log splitter, and now a zero-turn lawnmower.
And we were so excited about buying land because really what we wanted to do is get our camper here, so we didn't have to pay for parking because we have an HOA in our neighborhood. And so having the camper parked at this place, what was it, almost $200 a month it had gone up to?
It was $270 a month.
Oh God, it was ridiculous. It was like $150, I think, when we started parking it there. When we bought it during 2020, the COVID pandemic, because we had been talking about it for a couple years, and then when everything shut down, we did not want to be in our house, and they were still letting people go camping. And so the guy at the Camper World, or we didn't buy it at Camper World, but at the place that we bought it from, he was saying cabins.
Super Deals RVs in Bremen, Georgia.
Yeah, he was saying cabins and campers were selling like hotcakes. Like they couldn't keep them on the lot for long because people are wanting to get out of the house but still be able to be like quarantined. So we had been paying for parking since 2020, and it was just price going up every single month.
And then every time we went camping, there was some unexpected issue with people at campgrounds, and it wasn't us. It was like the last time we went camping was the last time.
It was the last.
Was the last time I'd ever go to a campground.
Final straw.
The people beside us had lights going all night long, and it was miserable.
Like when we say lights,
it was like 50 people.
It looked like there was a UFO had landed.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 families that had rented out the entire
one campground.
Like just back campground or campsites, and they had these huge, those lights that people use like during like construction at night.
It's the same lights you use to flood a parking lot.
And they were everywhere.
So much so that the Rangers told them to take them down because they were not allowed to do that.
It was insane.
And then then the next morning, that angry woman walked over and she was like, and she was complaining. And I looked at her. I was like,
she was like, "Were you guys the ones screaming last night to turn off the lights?" I was like, "Yeah,
yeah," because it was 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
and their lights were shining up our campsite and the ones past us.
It was awful.
So never again.
And then down the way there was like this threesome, like. It was like 2 guys and a girl that were having a fight all night. I think it was like a brother and a sister and the friend, and they were fighting all night. And then the time before,
just being drunk by the lake.
Yeah, you hear a lot of sex sounds. I'm not kidding. You hear people like making love,
banging it out by the lake at night.
You have people like having cops called on them because they're getting drunk and getting in fights, and it's crazy. I'm so glad. I wanted our own personal campground, so we did not have the drama that come with it.
And now we have our own personal campground.
That's what we're working on.
And our kids can come here safely and not have to have any worries about like heathens or ruffians scoundrels or drunks or drugs or cops or whatever. We decided we're going to find our own campground. I'm telling you, y'all, when we bought this property, Day one, I didn't see it. When we got back here and saw the thousands of pounds of garbage, I looked at her, I was like, what? Why? And she was like, I love it because I can see past it.
Well,
and that's all I had to hear. I was like, all right, you can see it, I'll make it happen.
I thought this was going to be a hard no, but if you say yes, we'll do it. I always told him, my thing that I always had in my head of land that we got, I just wanted to have a long driveway with like a little teardrop turnaround, and I wanted to have tiny little cabins, one for Zoe, one for Parker, one for us, and just have a place that we could all go. And at the end of the night, we have our own place to sleep in, and everyone's like, because the kids are growing up and they have their own privacy, own little spot to go. And when I saw this driveway, I was like, this is it. They have 2 mobile homes. I was like, and they were pretty good size. I was like, so we have definitely more than enough room to make these small little tiny cabins or homes that we want to do. But it was really the driveway. And it was also only like an hour and 40 minutes from our house. And it was like 3 times the land that I had been seeing for our budget being offered. So I was
but that's because it was trashed. It was friggin' 10 acres for like 60 grand. And it was only because the investment people knew that there were 2 homes that were not livable.
They didn't know about the trash though.
A well system that doesn't work, a septic system that doesn't work, and a barn that was dilapidated and falling in, and a jungle across the front yard.
Yeah.
Now this property looks to me like a $1 million property because it's gorgeous now.
It's beautiful. Like I keep looking beyond the camera as I'm talking to our front yard because it looks so nice. And I hate that it's Sunday, and I hate that the Home Depot closes at 8 because we're gonna have to get this back tonight, and I just don't want to leave, But and that was another thing with the property. We had worked so hard, but we would not bring our dogs here until we felt like it was safe enough to have them here, because we didn't want them cutting their paws or getting into something trash or eating something that might hurt them, kill them. And we had one episode where we put up a temporary field fence. We parked our camper where the driveway comes in, and we just kind of made a little temporary fence around just to bring them here, have them, gated in, fenced in, so we could work on the outside of the property and get that so we could, feel safe for them to be there. But we were paying his sister every time that we came here to watch the dogs. And so we could work it.
A dog sitter with 4 dogs?
It was definitely more affordable than sending them to a kennel, but it's just, we're just working class citizens here. We're not made of money. And so, that's why things are going a little slow. Like we don't have the, money.
I don't even think it's going slow. I think it's going at the pace it has to go at for us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's taking a year. But
I'm just thankful.
But absolutely, I'm 100% thankful. But in a year, like what? I mean, I don't think it's gone slowly. I mean, time has flown and we've gotten so much done. Like, it doesn't even look like the same property.
No.
It's a night and day difference, and I am blown away. It's the biggest front yard I've ever had. The front yard's 3 acres, and we are for sure going to put a pond in that thing. Absolutely. I want to be able to swim it and fish it.
And I think John and I were talking too. Every time we come here, we work. And we've gotten this, like, we're going to get this trash consolidated. But I think the next couple of videos might just be us, like, chilling. Like, we're going to bring up a little, like, grill that we bought.
Yeah, I bought a new Weber kettle grill for out here.
We might do little things, but I think we're just going to take a couple weeks and just, like, enjoy what we've done so far. So I'm looking forward to that. Just kind of, because now it feels clean, it feels crisp, it feels like our place now.
It feels like ours.
And it's like, I don't look at it and I'm like, oh God, we got to get this. And you're like, it's looking so good that I feel like I can enjoy it. I might add some more to the little border of the rocks on the driveway. We have a couple trees that we can, trim up. There's some, like, where it was a double tree.
She still wants to work, mind you.
But enjoy it more than work on all day. But I just want to say, thanks to everybody who's new to the channel, who's been there since day one. Like,
it's our 1 year anniversary.
It is our 1 year.
And so y'all are watching our journal and our diary. It just happens we've met friends and people from all over the world because of it. You guys are awesome, man. Thanks for watching.
YouTube is a great community, and I love interacting with subscribers, both just people watching other people's journey or actually content creators. Like, it's just, everybody is just so supportive, and it's just like, we rarely have had any bad negative comments, and I am so thankful for that. Like, it's just, everybody is great. Everyone on this page, like, I thank you so much. Like, we thank you so much.
And I'll put you like this, y'all. The few negative comments we've had, this is our video diary. I don't care. Thanks for watching. Just keep leaving your comments, like the video, whatever you do. But I mean, you're not going to upset us at all by saying mean things.
So, and today, the little touch that I loved was we got the Alabama white thing here.
So she loves Bigfoot.
I love Bigfoot.
And at home we have a big black Bigfoot silhouette here. So we made another Bigfoot for here. But there's a local folklore to this county in Alabama that's been here for 200 years. And the folklore is of a white Bigfoot called the Alabama white thing. That's what the locals call it, is it's the Alabama white thing. So our Bigfoot here, it's got to be white. Because it's the Alabama white thing.
Yes, it has to be white.
It goes with the folklore.
And it's awesome because it's white. We can see it from afar. It doesn't blend in and get lost in the tree. Like, I love that it's white. One, because it's the folklore. We have to have it. But two, you can see it from the road, and especially when it's going to get a light on there.
When I put landscape lights on that thing, it's going to be wicked at night.
It's going to look like the Bop 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 Snowman.
Like a Yeti.
I love it. And like you were saying, hey, if he walks by, maybe he knows we're friend and not foe.
Don't throw rocks at us from the woods.
Well, anyway, I think we're going to wrap it up unless there was anything that we missed, you think?
That was it.
I think that was it.
We've put so much sweat and blood and tears in this property. It's cool to be able to sit back and look at, and now that this mobile home's gone, actually be able to see what we've done.
Yeah.
And it feels like a whole new year. It is a whole new year. Technically, it's our 1 year anniversary, like I said.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And we've had big changes, like you guys have known. We posted that John...
I just started a new job last Monday. I've owned my own company for 6.5 years, and wasn't everything it was cracked up to be, and I was given an offer with a larger company that I couldn't refuse, and started that as an awesome week.
Yeah.
Worked my butt off.
So he started his new job this past Monday. We got the mower that he fixed and cut the yard like a champ. So it's just been a great week for us. And also, we're celebrating the 1 year anniversary of
Let's
starting
go!
the channel. Like, it's amazing! So many great things, so many things happening. And, with this new job, I only feel like only better things with this property is going to happen.
I'm actually not going to be broke for the first time in 2 years,
You
y'all.
were never broke. But it's just, small company is like ups and downs. And we were just sick of riding the waves. So we are hoping to have some more great footage in the future this year, this calendar year coming up. And we will probably chill out the next couple weekends and just enjoy what we've done so far. So we welcome you to watch. It might not be as much as our other videos are, but
it's our diary.
It's just what we're doing.
Watch at your own risk. But we love it when you do.
We love it when you do. So thank you so much, everyone who has, watched this video to completion. I know we've been talking a lot. So we just want to thank you and hope you stick around. And thanks for watching us take another long way home.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.